We are about 1 week away from finishing our current language arts curriculum, and then we will be starting something new. Stick around to find out what that is. Hi everyone, welcome to our homeschool table. My name is Jerilyn. I'm a mom of 3 kids, ages 10, 3, and 1. My oldest daughter is in 5th grade this year, and this is our 6th year of homeschooling. I hope that you will hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up before you leave today. Okay, so the 2 curriculums that we've actually been doing 3 different things for our language arts curriculum this year. First, we are doing Fix It Grammar Level 1 from IEW, and that has gone really well. My daughter started that program back in 4th grade because we had ended something before the year was over. So we did 10 weeks of the Level 1 in 4th grade, which meant that we had 20 weeks left to do because it has 30 lessons total. So it worked out perfectly because the reading curriculum that we were going to use this year, which was Christian Light Education Reading 5, the way that I was going to plan the lessons out, we were going to do 4 days a week, and we would need 20 weeks of school to complete the whole program. So it worked out perfectly that Fix It Grammar and CLE Reading would get done at the exact same time. So also, since the beginning of the year, we have been using the lesson book from Sherry Hayes, and I've been making my own copywork pages for copywork dictation. And then there's also a spot in the lesson book for a written narration that my daughter does once a week. So we've been using that up through December. We are just taking a break from the lesson book here in January to just kind of lighten the load a little bit. And then I am going to show you today what we're going to be using starting in February. So in the next couple of weeks, I do plan to do some curriculum reviews about the Fix It Grammar Level 1 and the Christian Light Education Reading 5. We really liked both of those programs. We will likely use one or both of those curriculums again in the future, but for right now, we are going to take a break from those things to do this new language arts curriculum. Now, I'm really excited because I've never used this company before, but I've heard a lot of good things about it since the very beginning when I first started researching homeschool when my daughter wasn't even in kindergarten yet. So the very first place that I ever heard about this curriculum was from Jamie Erickson over at the Unlikely Homeschool, and I've been following her for years, and all of her kids have used this language arts program, and now you might know what it is. But I also recently heard about this program on Sarah's channel over at Blessed Homeschool. And even though they didn't continue on with the program, she had a review of a couple of the different levels. And I thought it might fit actually perfectly for what we needed. This is a very Charlotte Mason style of program, which is kind of the strongest influence in our homeschool. So we are going to be using Learning Language Arts Through Literature, the purple book. If you look on the back right here, it says that that is for 5th grade skills. And as I researched this program, I thought it might be a pretty good fit. You would need the student activity book, and then you can also get the teacher book. And the teacher book has the answers to all of the exercises and things like that. And so I really wanted to have that. Now, I got these used at curriculum sales last year. So I think I spent about a total of $25 on both of these, but like I said, they were used. They weren't actually written in or anything like that. They were just never used, and so they were resold for a cheaper price. So I will leave the link down below in the description box to the website, Common Sense Press website, where you can find the new version, and they do have a little bit of sample pages and things in there like that that you can look at if you want more information. So that is what we'll be using for the rest of this school year, and I'm really excited because it has lots of different elements that I really want in our language arts curriculum. So there's a little bit of spelling, there's a little bit of grammar. It says actually here on the front, grammar, reading, vocabulary, spelling, composition, research, study skills, and higher order reasoning. I do know that there are 4 book studies in here, and 1 or 2 of the books in the book studies we've already read before, but this time I'm going to have my daughter read it, which is how the assignments work, and then she will do kind of a book study on that book. So if you are interested, I can do a flip through of this book and show you a little bit more inside and what all it entails. But for now, I just wanted to let you know what we're going to be switching to and just how excited we are to start something new at this time of year. I don't know about you, but in January, February, I get kind of bored and maybe a little bit homeschool lazy. And so for us, I thought when I was thinking about this last year, I was thinking, oh, that'll be so perfect to start this brand new curriculum in February and just have something fresh and new that we can be learning. And then we'll see kind of how it's going and how we want to schedule it. Right now, I just plan to do a 1 lesson per week. This is a 36-week program, and so I just figure we will start now and see how far we get this school year. And like I mentioned in my mid-year update, we are probably going to just go through the summer a little bit and just take it slow. We aren't going to do maybe a lesson a week, but we're just going to keep going a little bit by little bit to keep our routine and our schedule a little bit the same. Not a full load in the summer by any means, because that is the nicest time of year here in Oregon and we just want to be outside for most of the time. So we're just going to do a little bit, maybe math one day, language arts the next, something like that. More to come on that later on in the school year. I will let you know of all of our summer plans and things like that. So now let me know if you have used learning language arts through literature before. If you have, what did you think about it? What do you recommend? Do you have any tips or tricks that I might need to know about before we start? I do want to do a little bit of planning for this in the next couple of weeks, because next week we're actually going on a trip, so we won't be doing school at all that week, but then we'll be doing 1 more week of our regular language arts that we've been working on so far, and then in February we will start this. So I do need to do a little bit of work to prepare for that, and I might just take you along with me on doing that. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I'd be happy to have those conversations either in the comments or even doing new videos based on whatever questions that you have. Go ahead and click that subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And like I said earlier, I will be doing a flip through and kind of how we're going to schedule and plan out the language arts program in the next couple of weeks. So stick around for that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today at our homeschool table, and we'll see you next time.